It's the legendary, it's the man himself, John Dickson.
John Dickson!
I was like, what the who's John Dickson?
Ladies and gentlemen, we only have 2 weeks left of Johto. Where is time gone? What is time? Where is time? Why is time? How is time? I hope time is doing all right. Welcome back to Kill A Delibird, Piss Babies. It's time to finish Johto. Almost. Just about 2 weeks left. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I'm Kellan, and I can't believe it. I also play Pokemon. Graham, can you believe it? You don't play Pokemon. Can you believe it?
I also can't believe it. Like when we started this endeavor out, it was very much like, we'll watch these like Kanto episodes that everyone remembers as kids, and it'll be fun and weird, and we'll tell some stupid jokes, and we'll see what that's like. And then, oh my god, we're in Orange Islands. I remember Lorelei's rack, and that's about it. And then, okay, what the fuck? Now we're in Johto, and Johto's just been full of shit that I've never seen before, right?
Mm-hmm.
And some of it's big and exciting, some of it's reminiscent of Kanto, but a little bit different, and some of it's just dumb and weird. And sometimes the dumb and weird is very fun, but we're actually past the dumb and weird, and we're into just big hype battling right now.
I do recall
climaxes, really.
Yeah, I do recall when we were talking about this and about doing this, making sure that you knew there are 10 years worth of episodes, or not even more than 10 years, more than 25 years worth of episodes. I wasn't like just Kanto. I was like, no, we're doing it all. We're doing it all, motherfucker.
Yeah, I guess I maybe didn't know how literal and exhaustive your approach to content is, right? But I have learned about it, yeah.
And it's because
same like
you love it.
Peek behind the curtain, since we are reminiscing. Even like our segments, right? Those were things that we'd had discussed, and I had interpreted them at first to be like just kind of like casual ideas, like maybe Graham will bring up a book. And then it was like, no, motherfucker, you need to bring up books every single week for every episode in a structured format. I was like, what?
I thought that was the point. I thought that was the entire point of the episode of the podcast, was to compare Pokemon to literature in stupid ways. So yeah, I was going off what I had interpreted.
I thought if that would happen, it would happen organically. Right. This is just our brains work a little bit differently in this respect. Kellan is a like very organized thinker, I think. Like at least when you tackle something, you're very like structured, organized. Mm-hmm. I think people expect me to be like that, but I'm not. I'm quite a bit more like fluid.
Yeah. I'm very like streak focused. I like the number going up, you know? Yeah, so like if we do, I like being able to say like, oh yeah, we had literary hour for 100 however many weeks we've done this. I mean, we haven't missed a week yet.
You're completionist oriented.
I'm very completionist oriented, yeah.
Yeah.
And very streak focused. Like I played Animal Crossing New Leaf literally every day for over a year when it came out. Whew. And some of those days were literally just booting it up, doing one thing and turning it off, just so I could say I played every day for a year.
I think that isn't there like something about like different types of gamers, and like completionist is one bucket? I think I'm like the explorer, the tourist. Like I just like, you know what I do when I boot up a game? I always just like spin the joystick. Like I like
I do that too.
Feel like what it's like with the character like moving around. And that to me is like a lot of the fun.
I'll do that during like loading screens.
Like? Oh sure.
I'll spin the joy. It's much better. It's best on a GameCube controller though, because you have those notches, so it goes.
It's still
great.
Still a great controller. Yeah,
it's the best controller.
Basically, there's almost no dead zones in that analog control stick, which is very rare for a control stick. The digital ones tend to have dead zones. So
I will die on the hill that the GameCube is the best controller. I mean, that ABXY button layout is perfect. I love it so much.
Well,
screw the 4 buttons in equal distance from each other. Nah, give me the A as the center, and then I can just rotate my thumb.
I think that it's that. Yeah, I mean that was great. It works better for some games than others, but that's just like obvious, right? It's got to be designed for it. I remember struggling a bit. Like there was a big difference between a first party game and how it used the controller and how multi-platforms use the controller. So I remember struggling with some of the inputs in Soul Calibur 2 where you had to press B and X or B and Y at the same time.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's fucked up. Why would you make me do that? I'd have to either put my thumb on its side to do it or just like straight up switch my hand and use my fingers, which was so weird.
Yeah. Do like the claw.
Yeah, the claw. And the claw makes you look
Very
like
odd.
a moron.
It does. It really does. But I want GameCube controller for everything. I would play everything in the GameCube controller if I could. I probably could.
I used to be like that. I have since found that I do really like the Switch Pro controller.
That is a good one too.
The PS5 controller. I think modern controllers are pretty good. So
they are good.
I don't really
I've heard great things about the Switch 2
complaints.
Pro.
Oh yeah. No, I don't. Oh, because it's got paddles now, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big.
Still don't have a Switch 2. But
every week.
Hey, it's been a couple weeks. I haven't brought it up in a few episodes.
It's actually true. Like, the main games out still are just Mario Kart and Donkey Kong.
But they
And
both look so fun.
At time of recording, we still don't know what Nintendo's next first party stuff is.
Yeah.
I guess.
I'm just waiting for Pokemon.
Metroid, but...
Yeah.
Oh,
Metroid,
you're waiting for Pokemon Z.
Yeah. Legends Aw.
Is it going to be good, you think?
I think so. I think it might be. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
I think it actually doesn't, like, visually, I think it looks pretty decent.
Okay.
At least comparatively to Scarlet and Violet and Legends Arceus.
Well, the Switch 2 version, at least they're showing it, like, running really well.
Yeah.
It still kind of has some of that, like, bland texture stuff going on, but yeah, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. I mean, the only game that hasn't run well at all is Scarlet and Violet. So, I mean, they are, like, 4 for 5 on the Switch. They should be 5 for 5 on well-running games.
Sure. I mean, some people, like, you could still argue. I see what you're getting at, that Scarlet and Violet were the big misfires for performance, like, in a huge way.
Yeah.
But Legends Arceus also was really pushing the boundaries of the Switch.
Yeah. But it did run well. The only thing that I had wrong with Arceus is that it just looks like shit. Like, graphically, it doesn't look great. A lot of repeated textures, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So you're saying run well just performance, not resolution and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like it runs smoothly.
Gotcha. Like a fixed 30, I think. Right?
Yeah. Something like that. Anyway.
Okay, so we are at the end of Johto, right? We're at this big battle. This is gonna be the Harrison arc, right? This is Ash is in the final tournament. He blasted and tripped his way through the Gary match. He won somehow. That was a nail biter. Yeah, and he probably should have lost, but
yeah,
against Golem. But yeah, it is what it is. So we're wrapping up Johto. We should take a look back. We haven't done this really in a while. I don't even know if we led with sort of discussions about, what Pokemon we like going into this and what Pokemon we like going out of this game and anime consideration. So, do you want to do that?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, and we were thinking to structure this a bit, right? So, I think this episode we'll talk about your Johto Pokemon favorites. So, do you have 5 in mind? Is that what you want to go with?
I do have 5. Let's play a little game. Let's play a guessing game. Can Graham guess my top 5 Johto Pokemon?
Cool. And before we get into it, I want to ask a little bit about parameters. Like, was this list, is this kind of your all-time, or has it had recent updates? I kind of want to know, like, how much influence our anime rewatches had, if any, or if this is just, like, game and all-time favorites.
This is just an all-timer. These are my 5 favorite Johto Pokemon.
Is it taking
determined
anime?
Them relatively recently.
Is it taking?
It doesn't really take the
anime
anime into account. Not really.
So more game focus, but design as well, right?
Yeah. Design, game, those are the big ones. Little anime, but that's about it. All right, how do you want to do this? Do you want to just guess 5 Pokemon and see what it is, or do you want to go one by one and I'll give you like a hint or two?
I'll guess. Let's
Just
start
guess
out. I'll
5.
start out with some guesses, and then I might
Okay,
need
sure.
hints if I'm way off.
We'll
So,
do it like Mastermind, where you guess 5, and I'll be like, you have this many correct.
okay. Oh, you want me to guess 5 all at once?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. All right. So I'll load them up, and then we'll compare. So my first choice, I think. Now I'm a little bit torn on which one in this line you went with, but I'm gonna go with Meganium. You
Okay,
definitely
I'll
talk.
just say that my when I make favorite Pokemon lists or whatever, I just put the whole line in a spot. So
Yeah.
you can just
Okay.
go with the line.
Okay. So the Meganium line, Chikorita line, you definitely talk a lot about how you're a big fan of them, the dinosaur designs, grass Pokemon, etc. So I think out of starters, you would have picked them. I'm gonna
Okay.
scroll down. For it, fuck that shit. Noctowl, fuck that shit. Fuck these bugs. You don't give a shit about bugs. Lantern, maybe? No, not locking that in yet. Not Twinzatu, interesting. Okay, I think Ampharos is like the Mareep line is kind of a safe choice.
Okay.
My only hangup is maybe too safe. We'll see if you ended up going with it just because it feels a little normy, but you know, good Pokemon. I feel like design wise, and you love arguing about it online, so I'm gonna put Sudowoodo in at number 3, right? If not for Sudowoodo, would all these like weird fun debates be? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So Sudowoodo is my number 3 choice. I think Quagsire is in there. Quagsire
Okay.
being a hardy Pokemon choice from that gen. Very strong, very good. What would my number 5's a bit trickier?
You're already at 4, and you're only like a quarter through the Pokemon.
No, I'm further than a quarter.
Maybe half. A third, maybe.
And then I'm gonna go. Well, this is just. Wait, I'm only picking Gen 2 Pokemon though.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but Quagsire is only like a third of the way down through Johto Pokemon.
Yeah, I suppose he is kind of early. Okay, I think that's fine. I'm gonna go with my 5th one now. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Heracross.
Okay. So your picks are Meganium, Ampharos, Sudowoodo, Quagsire, and Heracross.
Correct. Lock it in.
I will tell you, you have one correct.
No, only one.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, do you tell me which one, or you just want me to change it?
I want you to just change it.
Okay. I think it's Meganium, so I'm going to keep that line still. That was the one I'm most confident with. Wow, none of the others are on there. That's crazy. Okay. I guess you must have put some legendaries on here. I'll go with Lugia. I'll go with Tyranitar. I'll go with Shuckle, the true legendary. And I will go with Wobbuffet.
Still only one right.
Get the fuck out.
Yep.
This is impossible. This is
Take
an
one more shot
impossible
at
game. Okay, one more shot. Okay, I'm keeping Meganium on there. Okay. Then I'm going to go Lantern. Okay. Then I'm going to go Caesar. Then I'm going to go Delibird. Then I'll go Entei. And I'll go Ho-Oh.
You now have 2 correct.
Oh, okay. There's an improvement. That's nice. All
An
right.
improvement.
Why don't you reveal your choices?
All right, my number 5 is Porygon 2.
Really? I was
Yeah.
not expecting that one. Okay.
I love
why,
the Porygon
why
line.
Porygon 2?
I think it's just a fascinating line.
Okay.
And
Just
I
like
love
weird.
the difference between Porygon and Porygon 2. It's like more smoothed out, more polygons. It's like a
Silicon
drinking bird.
graphics.
It's
Yeah.
cool. I like it. Plus,
Cool.
I really like using the Porygon line. So
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah.
Interesting.
Number 4 is purely design and I guess like a partial anime, but personality based. You had it right. It's Delibird.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
and
love
that would
that
be our
stupid thing.
namesake, so I was wondering if that influenced it. But,
Yeah, I love
you
it.
liked Delibird before doing this podcast.
I did,
right?
yeah. But also like naming it after Delibird and having Delibird all around me influenced that for sure, and it's definitely now in my top 5 Johto.
Cool.
My number 3 is actually Jumpluff.
Oh, okay.
I really like Jumpluff.
I guess I'm not surprised. You have mentioned that before. Is Jumpluff any good in the games, though?
It's pretty decent
Oh, okay.
in later gens. I mean, early gens, it gets very few moves. But,
Right. Okay, I'm a little surprised at that one, but I knew you liked that line. I just didn't know you loved it. Okay.
I do love it. Number 2 is Politoed.
Really? Oh,
I love
my
Politoed.
Goodness. I was
the thing is
way off.
so silly. I love him.
And is this anime influenced?
No,
Just
not at
game?
all.
Okay, cool.
I just really love Politoed. Design, gameplay. This is a lot of fun. Love it a lot. And then number 1, it's Meganium.
Okay. I had the
You got
one
that
all
one.
along. I never wavered on Meganium. That is great. This is cool because our lists are a little bit different, but they've got some similarities. Well, we'll see. But they are different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's cool.
And we'll go over yours next time, right?
Yes, next week on Dragon Ball Z, we will talk about Graham's top 5 Pokemon.
All right. So, I guess we should talk about what we're doing today. Today, we are doing episode 273, Playing with Fire, and 274, Johto Photo Finish. Some
exciting
action-packed episodes.
Yeah, we're really
very
into
exciting.
The fray. 273, Playing with Fire, starts off with a recap. Like I've said, every time we have a recap, we're going to be having lots of recaps. So this recaps of recaps. And we're into the battle that they set up last week, which is Harrison versus Ash. And they have drawn the grass field. So, in other words, it's a field.
And it's got
grass on it, yeah. And Pikachu versus Kecleon is the start, and where they act kind of dumb. Like, they're like, we never seen this before, and text it. But it's like, nah, Kecleon's the Hoenn Pokemon we saw first.
Yes, I believe so.
On that blimp/Zeppelin.
Yeah, it was Kecleon, the weird purple one, too.
Yeah, a non-shiny Kecleon, yeah.
But yeah, the narrator says Harrison has Pokemon that Ash has never seen, and it's showing Kecleon, implying the Kecleon we've never seen before. But no, we've seen that thing. So.
Well, yeah, and also like later his big Hoenn Pokemon, spoilers, with Blaziken we've seen already too. So
technically, yeah.
I actually don't think there is a Pokemon. Is there a Pokemon that they haven't seen? I don't think
so. I don't believe so. So yeah, first match of round 2 on the grass field, Pikachu versus Kecleon, and Kecleon can hide itself. So Brock thinks this is going to be a tough battle. He doesn't know about those Hoenn Pokemon, and Oak and Deli are watching, Gary's watching. Get the battle music. Pikachu lunges in. Kecleon disappears. And Oak shows us that the pattern on the stomach is still visible, so it's not completely invisible.
Yeah, his little like Charlie Brown t-shirt design still sticking out.
Kecleon hasn't apparently brought Ash, despite thinking Kecleon is completely invisible. He's like, Kecleon hasn't moved. How do you know that, Ash? So use Quick Attack.
Ash has figured it out, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know if that was like a conclusion or a realization. You know, like he clued into the fact that part of him was visible too. It was like, oh, he hasn't been running around. I assumed he would be.
Yeah, I guess he's not seeing the grass moving, so maybe that's something to do with it.
Or that, yeah. So then Pikachu goes for a quick attack after that realization, but Kecleon does dodge and starts running in circles, which confuses Delia because she cannot get a decent picture. She's still snapping pictures. That's her whole thing during this. She wants to document Ash's fun time.
I love it. Just pictures.
It's
That's
good.
great.
It's good. It reminds me of like, I don't remember if you probably remember this. At least she stopped. But my mom went through one of those annoying phases where she took pictures with a tablet everywhere. And it was really like obnoxious. Okay, everybody stop. And she'd hold up a tablet and it like really awkwardly. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. I love it. The middle-aged and tablets.
Yeah, they're keeping it alive.
Yeah.
And the Zoomers, or the Alphas. It's either, you're either really old or really young.
Yeah. So, Kecleon, is moving around. Pikachu has to listen to where it is. And so Pikachu goes dark. He listens. But then gets licked from behind. Oh, God.
Yeah, that tongue action is hitting. Remember that Kecleon kind of has like, this is like a pre-Greninja prototype of like the tongue. It's all about the tongue, like ninja tongue action. That's what I felt like here.
Yeah. So he throws Pikachu. Oak's afraid Pikachu could get licked. He just got licked. Oak.
Well, I think he was using that like a euphemism, or not a
Yeah, I
euphemism,
know.
like a play on words. Like,
Yeah. You're
yeah,
gonna get yourself a licking.
yeah, exactly.
So, Kecleon keeps running, goes for a Psybeam from behind. Pikachu narrowly dodges it, and another lick. And Pikachu goes into the grass. And so Kecleon uses his tongue, sticks out his tongue real far, and spins around really fast to cut down the grass, which was wild.
He effectively makes like a crop circle. This
Yeah.
sequence was ridiculous, but kind of awesome because he spins it like a huge lawnmower blade.
Mm-hmm.
And then we get this cut. Suddenly, the tongue is frozen in place. Pikachu, out of the edge of the grass, has grabbed it, right?
Yeah.
He's in this, like, arm wrestling pose with the tongue. It was awesome. And Deli can finally get a good shot of Pikachu
Finally,
holding
some good
the
shots.
tongue.
Amazing. That would be a good shot. I mean, how often do you see something
Pikachu
like that?
arm wrestling a tongue? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Kecleon's immobilized, so Pikachu goes for the Thunderbolt right down the tongue. Kecleon goes down. One hit.
Woohoo.
Of course, it's one hit. It's always one fucking hit.
I mean, they just need to, like, run through Pokemon in these episodes. So it's like, I can't delay it. But Thunderbolt on the tongue is quite,
That would
quite
hurt.
brutal. Yeah.
Imagine getting struck by lightning on your tongue,
Yeah,
specifically.
for sure.
That is very accurate, very specific.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, Pikachu,
I
he's
think he
feeling
would
good.
die. I feel like
Yeah,
he'd die.
probably.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like
probably.
Kecleon's dead. I feel like
Yeah.
Kecleon's a grilled iguana now. Or chameleon, I mean.
Tasty.
Yeah, probably. Probably
Can
tastes
you eat
somewhere
chameleon?
like probably tastes kind of like fish. Can you eat chameleon?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. I don't.
You can
I've
eat
never
many things.
heard of it though, actually. But
Yeah.
I think it's too rare, and they're kind of small. So
Yeah. Not much meat there, I guess.
no.
Well, Pikachu's feeling good. He's going to keep battling. Up next is Sneasel. The Sneasel we saw get caught.
Yeah, so we do get Sneasel in the battle. That's cool. That's continuity. And he's fucking fast. And he's fucking mean. Remember, he's this like fast bully Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. And he dodges Thunderbolt. It's really fast. Goes for the Metal Claw. Hits Pikachu. Pikachu goes down.
KO.
Mm-hmm. So up next is Totodile. Goes for a Water Gun, which is dodged. Metal Claw. But Totodile just bites the entire claw. He's just swallowing him, essentially.
This is, the music is bombastic here. I didn't really recognize the track either. It was orchestral, but with, like, kind of these big flares. Pretty cool. I gotta ask, though, like, Totodile was a bad choice for Sneasel, right? Isn't ice strong against...
No, water actually resists ice.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
So not a bad choice.
Huh. Intuitively, I thought that'd be bad. I thought ice would, like, freeze water.
That's what a lot of people think, but no. It's resisted.
Okay,
So.
interesting.
Yeah, so he's got Sneasel in his mouth, and he's just dancing, which bonks Sneasel on the ground a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
And then lets it go, hits it with his tail, Sneasel goes down, and he dances again.
Yeah, so Totodile wins. We're back up. That's pretty nice. Delia really liked when Totodile was dancing, which was fun.
Mm-hmm. Well, who doesn't love when Totodile's dancing?
The Delia Oak commentary, like, mid-battle is kind of fun.
Yeah, it's all Oak is, like, actually analyzing the fight, while Delia is just like, I can't get the pictures! Ah!
What a nice attack.
Yeah. This is great. I love this.
Yeah.
So next up for Harrison is gonna be Hypno.
Yeah, this is a nice Gen 1 Pokemon, strong psychic Pokemon versus Totodile. This was kind of a surprising choice for me. I just thought Harrison was going to be, like, more modern for some reason. But nice to see Hypno, because I haven't seen him in a while.
Yeah, I could go without seeing Hypno. I don't care for Hypno.
He's freaky.
He's weird.
Yeah, but I kind of like the weirdness. So, because Totodile kicks it off with the Leer, which is a fun animation where his head gets all big and he's in, like, this dark void. But Hypno's just, like, he's too weird for it. He just, like, looks back. It, like, doesn't work.
Nothing happens. Goes for a Hypnosis. Totodile falls underneath the trance. And Psychic Attack throws Totodile into the air. Sends him flying. And Totodile's out.
Right,
One
so
hit
then,
again.
So then Ash goes for maybe the perfect Pokemon for Hypno to feast upon, a sleeping Snorlax.
Yeah, Snorlax comes out. He's asleep, though.
I mean, he'd been battling a lot, so I don't blame him.
That's fair, yeah. I mean, he had one battle, so he needs to sleep.
Yeah, he's the kind that goes all out and then rests forever. And
Yeah.
Delia's pointing out how cute he is. I liked that.
And then Ash, in denial, or trying to fool people, he's like, yeah, that's a great tactic, Snorlax, great defense. Sleeping, good job.
Yeah, he's just trying to play it off like it's intentional. But he doesn't know about Dream Eater, I feel.
Yep. Yeah, Snorlax is safe from being hypnotized, but not from Dream Eater. So Dream Eater hits, saps its energy. Finally, Snorlax wakes up and he's pissed.
I like how they portrayed Dream Eater to an extent. Like, I feel like they could have done a lot more with it, but I get that it's just like one attack in this big episode. So it was just like this big, like, red siphon of energy, kind of like a leech seed. I guess what I would have liked, what they could have done if they'd spent more time and money on it is like actually going into his dreams, right? Like,
Oh,
that
yeah.
would have been cool. If, like, a sequence of inside Snorlax's mind, and Snorlax is probably dreaming of food, and then Hypno's
Yeah.
like stealing the food in the dream, and it's making like Snorlax all mad, and then he like wakes up like pissed off.
Yeah,
That
that'd be
would have been
great.
fun, yeah.
Yeah, just him eating. That's it. That's all his dreams are, I
Oh,
imagine.
for sure, yeah.
Well, he's up, he's pissed, he hyper beams, and Hypno goes down. One hit!
One hit. And this kicks off the 5-minute break,
Yeah.
right?
Harrison is down to 3, so now we're going to take a break. Ash is very confident. He thinks he's going to win. He's going to make Gary proud of him. I don't know why he cares so much about Gary's opinion now.
Oh, he does. I mean, I think I get it. It's like they've gone through a lot, and their rivalry has now turned. They've gone through a turning point, right? Where their rivalry's kind of simmered. It came to a climax last episode, and they've realized that they're very driven by each other, that like their purpose was trying to push each other. Now, they did it in kind of a toxic way, and now they've turned a corner and realized there's actually been value in how we've been pushing each other. We've done it in maybe this smug asshole-ish way, but we've actually just encouraged each other to be better. And I think Ash is just echoing that. Of course, he says it in like the most ham-fisted, cheesy way, so that's why you're kind of like, why is he bringing up Gary now?
Yeah.
but
I gotta make Gary proud of me too. Oh, you really don't. Ash.
like, where's Gary coming from?
Yeah,
Just
why
like-
do you care so much?
Yeah. But I think that's the interpretation. They're pushing each other, so that's
Yeah.
fine. We get a fun bit here, cut away to Team Rocket, who are deep in a construction project. They've actually
Yep.
been funding their own building with this whole business enterprise they've been going on. James's design skills really pushed them to the next level business-wise, he feels, but Jessie thinks it was all about her marketing skills.
And then Meowth's like, you could have done it without me. I don't think he brings up what he did.
What he
but,
did.
Yeah. He's just
Just
like, yeah,
vibes.
I'm the linchpin here.
Just vibes.
Yeah. A few more badges sold and they can finally move in. So we're back to the battle. Noctowl is up versus Steelix. That's a rough matchup for Noctowl.
Yeah, I was like, oof. Steelix is like that Pokemon that's like, it's so good until it's not. Like, I feel like you need to counter Steelix. You need that fire Pokemon, or else you're gonna be in a tough time.
Yeah, or water. Water works too.
Fire or water, right?
Yeah.
Good point. But if it's not one of those,
You're a little screwed.
It's a little hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, if you don't have... You can get by with a special Pokemon with special moves, because Steelix's special defense is not very great. But if all you have is physical, then yeah, you're a little screwed there. It is gonna take those hits like a champ.
So a really powerful psychic Pokemon could work?
Could, yeah. Psychic is resisted by Steel, so it does do less, but it's I mean, it'd be better than like a
furret.
trying to think. It'd be better than like a normal type, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, so you would need a Gardevoir like with 3 Calm Minds down.
yeah. Wow, you know
Gotcha.
Calm Mind. Good for you.
I have also abused Gardevoir Calm Mind.
Yeah.
In many a game.
Who hasn't?
Who has? It's kind of busted.
It's a great Pokemon. Gardevoir's great. There's a reason people like it, and it's not just the design.
No, it's good. It's good. It's a bit of a
Yeah.
glass cannon, but with that calm mind, it's sure good.
Very nice, yeah. So, yeah, it's Noctowl versus Steelix. Confusion hits it, and Steelix whips up a sandstorm. We can't see Steelix, and he digs, and he hits Noctowl real hard. Noctowl tries to go for a hypnosis, but an
Dick
Iron
shouldn't be
Tail
able
hits.
to hit Noctowl, right?
It shouldn't, no, technically, because, yeah, ground flying type, but, like, it happens all the fucking time.
Yeah.
So, Iron Tail hits Noctowl, he goes down. 2 hits this time.
2 hits better than 1. Ellie
Yeah.
thinks that's a shame. Oak is thinking that the break actually slowed Ash's momentum because now they're in a 3v3 overall.
Yep. So Snorlax is back. Goes for a Hyper Beam, but a Wrap, which is supposed to be Bind because Steelix can't learn Wrap, wraps it up first. Then he goes for a Crunch, but Ice Punch lands a direct hit, and he finishes it with a Hyper Beam. Steelix goes down.
Brock points out that the Ice Punch was purely to escape because the ice wouldn't be that effective, so it was more just to like trip up the attack. And Ash is like, good thing I don't care about typing.
Yeah, what the... Oh,
Which
I
was
hate
so
that.
funny because he's like, good thing I'm an idiot.
Yeah, oh, Ash.
That was so...
That
was the wrong lesson.
Yeah, it worked. It was a neutral move, but... Ugh, come on, man. So Houndoom is next. We've seen Houndoom before. Harrison's Houndoom.
Harrison's Houndoom. That's got a good ring to it.
It does. Snorlax goes for the Hyper Beam, but it's countered by counter. Snorlax goes down.
And they're like pretty impressed on the sidelines that Houndoom can learn counter. I guess it had to be pointed up because like we just thought of counter as like Wobbuffet's move, but it's not. But they're like, think that's weird.
It can learn counter only by breeding in Gen 2.
Okay, so that is a rare, weird Houndoom.
Yeah, that's strange. So the Harrison got this thing from breeding like a Rhyhorn or something, or a Nidoran.
Oh wow,
wild!
He's a breeder,
apparently. So yeah, Snorlax goes down. Up 5th is Bayleaf, and everyone's like, "Why Bayleaf against Houndoom?"
Not a good matchup.
Bad choice, Ash.
I mean, Misty points out Totodile is down already, but still seems weird.
Oak's like, he could have chosen the order of his Pokemon a little better. So
no shit, eh? But Ash is confident he's got something up his sleeve, and this is what we were talking about last episode, this like underdog phenomenon that they like, it's by design, right? It's like they want that idiot so that they can make Ash's Pokemon have to do something weird and wacky and not just attack.
Yep. So Razor Leaf is launched, and it's just burned up by Flamethrower.
Of course.
Bayleaf tries the headbutt, and Houndoom goes for a bite. They kind of just miss each other. But Vine Whip closes his Houndoom's mouth like a muzzle.
So that was the whole point. Misty's impressed. The headbutt was just to get in close so that he can muzzle Houndoom. And then Bayleaf starts chucking Houndoom around and body slamming it, which leads to a KO.
So 1 hit.
Basically.
One fucking hit.
It's like a multi... I mean, there's the throw and then the body slam.
I guess the throw,
if you count that as 2. Plus the Vine Whip to the mouth technically was an attack with some contact. But I know what you mean.
Yeah, no, I forgot about the throw. That's 2. 2 hits. 2 whole hits. And so Harrison's down to his last Pokemon. He won't accept defeat, just like Ash. He's going to go with Blaziken. Now that Oak has updated Ash's Pokedex, Dexter now has info on Blaziken.
Oh, sweet. That's a cool little touch, actually, since that just happened. Delia's like, whoa, I never heard of that. Oak's impressed that there's Hoenn Pokemon on display, so he's heard of it.
Yeah, he's like, it's a really rare Pokemon only seen in Hoenn. Nice. You got
out
a
of the
Blaziken.
pan into another fire Pokemon. Good one, Brock.
Yeah. Bayleaf goes for a Razor Leaf, which is just kicked down by Blaziken, which is pretty cool. He just fucking Fury kicks it.
Oh, yeah. It's nice visual.
It's pretty sweet. And she goes for a Vine Whip, but it's just caught. And Blaziken reels Bayleaf in, which is wild.
Which is good bookending of the episode, because it kind of looks like how Pikachu cut the tongue. And how Blaziken's catching the whip, right? He's got that strong arm wrestling kind of pose. Now, Ash gives Bayleaf some commands. It's like, use its power and body slam, but this ain't gonna work. Blaziken Blaziken's got all the control here and the type advantage. He goes for a fire punch. Bayleaf is cooked.
Oof. Really rough. So it's 1v1. Ash's final Pokemon is a perfect match to that power, and it's Charizard.
Of course.
Of course.
Gotta have that Charizard.
And so we go for a flamethrower versus a flamethrower. They collide, and we're left on a cliffhanger because that's the episode.
Okay, so for tvtropes.org, for my literary hour, my trope is called Back for the Dead. And this is when they bring back a character that we haven't seen in a while, basically just to, often to kill them. But in this case, it would be just to like have them be defeated really quickly. We actually haven't seen Noctowl that much in a while, and he just gets pummeled. Like,
fucking creamed.
Like they bring him back just to kick him off. Apparently, this is a really common trope in Doctor Who novels, where like previous companions, like I don't think you've really watched Doctor Who before, right?
No,
Kellan?
I haven't. No.
So the Doctor, like, they have different seasons, and like he has different like human friends that he like travels with, and they kind of swap them in and out depending on the season. But apparently, in the spin-off books, they'll like bring back a companion that has been off the show for a while and just like kill them off like instantly. Which I think is kind of funny. Like, why'd you do that? I mean, I guess it is a good way to set up like a new villain as like really powerful or scary, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And there's a little bit of that with Steelix. Like, ooh, how are they gonna deal with Steelix? It's a bitch, but I did think it was funny how Noctowl comes out and is just like, okay, he's gone. Okay, see ya.
Yeah. Bye, Noctowl.
Bye, you're just
Good knowing
fodder.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, rough for Noctowl, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's rate this episode, shall we?
Yes, this is the 4-pour, the plastic ping pong pitcher of objective rankings. You're going to pull 2 categories at random from this pitcher and rate the episode based on those categories and those categories only. What do we got first, Kellan?
First category will be the featured Pokemon flavor if we cooked it. Now,
there's a lot of Pokemon.
There's a lot of Pokemon.
What is the feature?
There really isn't one.
No.
So I guess we can go with kind of like an average on all of them. So there's Kecleon, which I think would be okay.
Yeah, we talked
Sneasel,
about that.
Which I don't think would.
Wait, do we count Ash's Pokemon too? Like Pikachu?
I don't think so, because they're not really they're never the featured Pokemon unless he's like catching them or something.
Okay, Sneasel, yeah, no, I'm not into that. I mean, it's cold.
Hypno,
it's icy.
Hypno, I'm not into that.
Too anthropomorphic. Like, we're getting into, like, eating, like, a furry man now.
Yeah. A furry man or a furry man?
I don't know. We'll leave that up for interpretation.
Yeah. Hypno, no. Steelix? Nah, not really.
Yeah, we don't know about Steelix. I think there might be some, like, organ in there that if, like, prepared isn't bad, but it's, like, a weird delicacy, and, like, really most people don't get the point, but then they're like,
Steelix
no,
lung.
They eat them in hoe, and, like, they, like, stew them for, like, 10 days, and you're like, really? Like, I don't know about
that. They
get
really tender, yeah. You smoke that Steelix lung for 8 hours, it's like a brisket, man.
It's amazing, and you're like,
it's delicious. Okay. And it's fucking huge.
Oh, yeah, feed it. Okay, but it's huge, but the only edible part of it is, like, really small.
That's just messed up.
Snorlax would be good, but I bet you they're endangered.
Oh, probably.
It's just kind of like whales. Like, you don't really want to eat them, but it's good. It's kind of gamey. I think that also needs to be stewed. Houndooms, again, they only eat those in Sinnoh. It's a very rare delicacy.
Yeah. Plus, not a lot of meat on a Houndoom, I don't think. They're pretty thin.
No, they're muscly, I think, too. Bayleaf, I bet you tastes decent, though. Oh, no, that's an Ash Pokemon, sorry.
And then Blaziken.
I mean, he is a chicken.
He is a chicken, but again, there's just muscle. I feel like it's just muscle on that thing.
There is some, and he's too anthropomorphic, but, I mean, just think about it this way. He's a self-frying chicken. Like, he's like the Kenny Rogers Roasters, like, icon. He could be like the logo.
He's like the chicken at the supermarket, you know?
Yeah,
you buy them and you buy them roasted already.
He's a pre-roasted chicken. He does his own roasting. He could be like the Dave's Hot Chicken mascot. He just like roasts himself.
So are we saying that Blaziken gets points for convenience?
Yeah, he comes with his own cooking.
I'm not high on these guys. Harrison does not have very edible Pokemon.
No, nothing like super snackable here. And I brought up Snorlax, but I shouldn't have, that being Ash's Pokemon.
How
So
could you?
I don't love it either. Like I think that Kecleon, like some of these Pokemon like Kecleon, I'm like you could eat, but I'm like I don't really feel that compelled to try it. So
No.
I'm gonna go 3.9.
0.9. I'm thinking like 3.2, so we'll go with that. 3.55 for featured Pokemon flavor. Second category. Oh, the Pokemon variety.
Oh, pretty good. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
I mean, we've got Hoenn teasers, and some good Johto classics, and we even get like weird Kanto throwback like Hypno. So I think this is high. I think I'll go, it's really high. Like the only thing is we don't get any big crowd shots of like a whole bunch of Pokemon.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty good overview of a lot of Pokemon. So I'll go 8.5.
0.5. Yeah, I'm high up there too. It's definitely like quantity and quality. Like we've had times where there's been
Right.
more Pokemon, but I like having a lot of Pokemon that are featured. So yeah, I'm up in the 8s around there. I'm gonna go 8.2.
And generally visually interesting Pokemon. It's not just like a bunch of Rattata and Oddishes in the background.
Yeah. So it's 8.35 for that. Overall, 5.95 for playing with fire.
Okay. I mean, that's an okay score. Could have been a little higher, but it is what it is. So let's get into 274 Johto photo finish. Get that recap again. Get out of here. We know what's going on. It's Charizard versus Blaziken. That's the battle of the day.
They're in the air, or one of them's in the air. I don't fucking remember.
Well,
Dragon
Blaziken
Rage
jumps like immediately.
Yeah,
And they're like, hold on, I knew it could jump, but I didn't know it could jump like that. And then they have this whole dialogue about how Charizard's flying isn't that big of a deal because Blaziken can jump so high. And I'm like, hold on, flying and jumping are still different.
yeah.
Very different.
It's almost like gravity is really affecting one of those and not the other.
Yeah, like he can't like turn in the air.
No. So yeah, he's up in the air, dodges a Dragon Rage, goes for a quick attack. Charizard goes to fly up, goes for Flamethrower, it's dodged. Flamethrower versus Flamethrower again. They're just exchanging blows over and over again, but no one is ending the match.
High level battle, Oak points out. This is what it's all about. Mother of Flamethrowers exploding. Yeah, and then we get a whole bunch of attack. Quick attack, dodge, fire punch. That one hits. Flamethrower, it hits back. So we've got them kind of one strike each on.
Blaziken uses quick attack. Charizard takes it to the face, but Blaziken gets hit by the tail, and it's time for a seismic toss. It looks like it's over. He goes for it. Big Earth. It's wild. He hits it, lands it, and Blaziken gets back up because Brock saw that Blaziken released a flamethrower on impact to soften the landing.
Yeah, so he did like reverse jets from spaceship landing back on Earth.
Mm-hmm.
He's been watching those Falcon 2 launches, like he knew what's up.
And so quick attack hits again. Charizard goes for the flamethrower, goes to try to seismic toss a second time, but Blaziken dodges and blaze kicks. Charizard goes down, but he's getting back up. And it's flamethrower versus Dragon Rage. Big kaboom. They both get sent back. There's a ton of smoke. Both Pokemon are down, but not out. There's
Everybody's
suspense.
just yelling for them to get up.
It's so suspenseful.
They both get back up.
And some very nice music as Charizard gets back up too. And he tries to go for the flamethrower, but Charizard falls. Can he get back up? No, he gets the swirly eyes. Harrison wins.
Yeah, he had no power left. He was down even though he didn't realize it. This is crazy. Now, did they make a mistake here? I swear I hear them say Harrison from Silvertown.
Yeah, they call him, they say Silvertown a couple times when referring to Harrison, which is not true. He's from Little Root. Maybe they just don't know about Hoenn, the announcers.
Yeah, it was like a default because it wasn't in the drop down.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ash lost and Misty can't believe it.
Everyone's surprised. I mean, I was surprised he won the last one, so.
Yeah, I mean,
he
was just
this.
squeaking by. Like Harrison, definitely.
Harrison,
definitely was in a better position here.
After that
Oak
break.
was just impressed with the match, and this is the takeaways. Ash did pretty good, all things considered, right?
Mm-hmm.
He, in terms of aptitude, he managed, right? He got way farther than he should with his team, so count that as a victory, man.
Yeah, it's a victory of some sorts.
Mm-hmm.
Not the victory he wanted, but the victory he got.
Not an actual victory, but
yeah, not a real one. Yeah, all
Yeah.
inside. So we're nearing sunset. Jenny and Squirtle are gonna head back. What will Brock do without Jenny?
Yeah, I guess. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, Brock.
Oak
Oak
and
and Delia
Delia.
are also leaving. Delia had left Mimey with a whole bunch of housework, and we get this cutaway seeing him watering with that cute little Squirtle watering can. Very nice. Have they made that thing, Kellan?
I don't think it's in real life now.
Oh.
Which is
It's
an
a card in
unfortunate.
the Pokemon Pocket game.
Yeah, it's something you get. It's what you get to water Sudowoodo.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I was really hoping that she'd be like, I left Mimey in charge of all the housework, so he's probably really busy. And then we would cut to Mr. Mime sitting in like a really dirty house, just watching TV and chugging a beer.
Yeah, with like Cheetos on his like
Yeah.
chest, you know? And he's like the Sopranos are playing. Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be great.
Mr. Mime loves The Sopranos.
Yeah, binging HBO got to Mime.
Yeah. Tracy's been in charge of feeding all the Pokemon, so he's probably needing a rest. So Oak has to head back. How's Charizard? Well, he just needs a good night's sleep. He'll be fine. He'll return to Liza tomorrow. And they head
Then we
out.
cut away to this angry crowd. Holy fuck. Outside of the new building that Team Rocket had finished, they're screaming, "Open up!" Team Rocket inside. It looks like they don't have the badges to sell. These are all the people who were trying to buy, and they're waiting for an order. The shipment that they've been resourcing hadn't arrived yet.
If it arrives, maybe
If.
it won't, maybe it will.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
Yeah, so that's going to be trouble.
So we see the end of the semifinals. Rhyhorn takes out Houndoom, and Harrison loses.
Yeah, because apparently he didn't have Blaziken, because Blaziken needed a rest from that last battle. So, like, he
Yep.
barely sneaked by as well.
Yeah, barely. Perhaps it could have been different if he could battle with Blaziken, but nope. So at night, Harrison's pondering at the lake, just like Gary. I think Harrison's also dying.
Everybody's dying. This is Johto, the island of dying kids.
It's so sad. Ash appears, wonders how Blaziken's doing. He's gonna be fine. And that reminds Harrison, aren't you from Palatown, just like Professor Oak? I've heard a lot about him from Professor Birch. Birch will disappear into the lab on weeks on end, blah, blah, blah. And we see a lot of Hoenn Pokemon in this thing, including Shroomish, my boy!
Whoa, nice call out.
Yeah! I love him! I love Shroomish! God damn!
So he will be in the next season. Very exciting. Yeah, and Harrison's talking about it. Okay, Birch pushed him to travel. That was great. You should travel too. You should go to Hoenn at some point. Like, that'd be cool. I like this line though from a bit earlier, Kellan. It was funny because when Harrison brings up like Palatown and Oak, Ash is like, "Oh, how do you know Oak?" And Harrison goes, "Other than him being famous."
Yeah.
That's a funny phrase.
And I kind of know him because he's all over the fucking media.
Yeah. Well, other than everyone knowing him.
Yeah.
I heard of him because of you, but like, other than him being famous, okay. That's funny.
Be famous, yeah. Yeah, Harrison bets Ash has never been to Hoenn, so he should go. There's tons of Pokemon you've never seen before. And then there's a scream. So you gotta go check it out. Ghosts!
And Ash goes, "Not ghosts.
Those aren't ghosts. Those aren't ghosts. We'll take care of this." Noctowl comes out 4 sights. We see that it's a few Misdreavus. And so they are ghosts.
They're ghost Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not human ghosts.
No. Well, here's Gary. Look at those Misdreavus. Apparently they're looking for something, and they go off. And so, did they find it? Let's follow it. And there's another one stuck under a tree.
Yeah, which was surprising. Can't they just, like, apparate through stuff?
You would think, considering they're ghosts.
And we've seen other ghost Pokemon do stuff. They're kind of shifting ghost Pokemon now in the anime to just be animals that are, like, look ghost-like. Whereas in early episodes, they're literally ghosts. Like, they turn into mongooses and haunt people and are dead and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
What's the line from Community? Ghosts can't go through walls. They're not fire, stupid.
they're not what? Fire?
Fire.
Oh.
And then at some point someone says, fire can't go through walls. They're not ghosts, stupid.
Okay, that's good.
Great. I'm pretty sure that's community. I think so. So yeah, it's stuck under this tree. We have to get it. We have to help it. Everyone lift together, and they get it out. And Gary jumps in to check on it. It's okay, gonna be fine. The mischievous head out. They probably came here from all the commotion of the tournament. They normally live farther up the mountain. This whole scene was just kind of weird.
It was weird. There was just like a lot of talking. I'm like, okay, sure.
It was very disconnected.
Uh-huh.
Gary, he wants to learn so much more. He's seen so many Pokemon evolve. New Magikarp. He points out that when Remoraid evolves, it makes no fucking sense.
Yeah.
Tyrogue, Eevee, and he's decided he wants to become a Pokemon researcher, like his Gramps.
So this is why he has had this like calmness to him, is he's just pivoting. He's like, I don't care that I lost, because I'm done with this bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at Pokemon. I'm just gonna like measure them and shit. You guys yelling commands at him are so stupid. I'm on to the next thing. See ya, bitches.
Can't lose if I don't battle.
Yeah, exactly. Hashtag Gary out.
Yeah. And so, but the others are happy for him. But Ash is dumbfounded. He's like, wait, you're not going to battle anymore?
Oh, yeah, this was like not an option in his universe.
No.
Right.
You will always have Gary there.
People aren't as dead set on training as I am. Like, what? That's a possibility?
What? There's other career paths? No. No.
Yeah, that's impossible. That's impossible. No. So now we get a cut back to the competition. We see that Rhydon being beaten by a Rapidash, and we get revealed to the winner. Who could it be, Kellan? Oh my god, it's the legendary, it's the man himself, John Dickson.
John Dickson!
I was like, what the fuck? Who's John Dickson?
That is a great question, because I have a question here from a cousin of the bulk questioning siblings.
Oh, there's more.
Who asks, so here we are introduced to John Dickson. Why does the anime continue to, and by that I mean twice, introduce a cool rival character like Richie and Harrison and have them lose to some random NPC? It feels like it undercuts Ash's journey a bit because the roadblock he hit wasn't even the strongest in the tournament. Why is that?
Okay, so there's a couple of reasons. I mean, one, it is to contextualize that our own journeys are part of a larger narrative, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we do have the drama of everyday life, and it's a smaller piece of all of the connections. So I think it's partly humbling on an individual level, but it's also to make a mystery that the Pokemon world is just way larger than what we see, right?
Yeah.
And it's a nice setup. Like, I think they think about it as like a nice setup to a new season, because it's a reminder that there's so much more than they're showing you, right?
Yeah.
So that's a nice segue into going to a new region, because like, okay, who the fuck is John Dickson? Like, where did he come from? Like, what else is out there? So I think there's that. I don't know why they choose just like the weird, like the most boringest names, though. It makes it like, it kind of undercuts that, because if they'd like had some really cool, mysterious dude, right? Like with some like fancy design and like a strange name, you'd be like, ooh, or like teasing something from Hoenn, you'd be like, ooh, I want to find out more than that. But like, I don't give a fuck about John Dickson and his cargo shorts.
Like, yeah, who the fuck is John Dickson?
Like, what? Like, and he's so generic looking. He's just like, hi, I'm John Dickson.
I'm John. My name's John. John Dickson.
My name's John.
Nice to meet you. Apparently, according to Bulbapedia, John Dickson is named after a sound designer that worked at 4Kids.
Oh, okay. So they're just sticking their friends in it.
Yeah.
Because in Japanese, he's Toshiya, which also just sounds like a name. I don't know.
Yeah.
Wonder if that's the John Dickson of names.
Mm-hmm. But no, you put it better than I could have. Like, I agree with what you said about why
I think
this
that's
is
their
the way
intent.
it is.
I don't necessarily think it completely hits, though. I think, like I said, I think it's a little bit undercut by the genericness of this dude. Because I'm just like, oh, that's boring, but okay.
Mm-hmm. I also think it helps to show that Ash isn't the strongest or even necessarily close to it. Because, like, if he just lost to the winner, you could always be like, oh, he could have gotten like second place. But no, we don't know what he could have done, because maybe there were even more trainers that were stronger than him.
That's right.
So that it gives him more room to grow.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, that's a good point.
So
that is a good point, because, like, they can't, or again, with that underdog mentality that they put Ash in constantly, like, they kinda can't make him really good, you
Yeah,
know? Even though he does win a lot of shit he shouldn't, it is just still kinda by accident.
yeah. So they give John Dickson the trophy. John Dixon's the winner. They say the name John Dixon like 4 times.
Oh, I know.
Because, like, Mr. Goodshow will now present John Dixon with the trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the winner, John Dixon.
Just full naming it every time.
Every time. It's great.
And I don't think they ever say, do they ever give him a location? Like,
Cento
other
Cherrytown,
oh, is that a
which
place?
is not a real place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He comes from a fictional land.
Hmm. Fictional to the fiction.
Yeah. So the stadium is empty. The torch is unlit. And Team Rocket finally got their shipment in.
But there's no one around. It came too late. The crowds are gone. What the fuck? But in the distance, there's dust being kicked up. Oh my god, the crowd is back. A bunch of people are here to buy. Nope, they're pissed off. These are actually bill collectors. They're
Oh,
here
no.
for all of the investments that Team Rocket has made recently.
But we're flat broke, so it's time for Operation Rollout, where the building becomes a mech.
Yeah, because this big, like, corny robot. It's pretty funny. We cut away, and the gang is, like, saying goodbye and stuff, like, to, like, Gary and Harrison, I think. And then the building shows up. This building robot
Yep.
just shows up.
Oh, it's our lucky day. Prepare for trouble. And as a bonus, you can shop and make it double as we shout from the rooftop. Limited edition and pins included. Blah, blah, blah. Team Rocket spins around the world at the speed of light. Surrender to my pirouette or prepare to fight. Yeah, that's right. So they launch these missiles full of pin missiles, if you will.
Yeah, pin missiles. That's kind of a funny play on word.
Yeah.
Pins that they can't sell. Might as well chuck them at the twerps.
So they go to net Pikachu, but Blastoise comes out, Hydro pumps the net, and Blaziken flamethrowers the entire building. Pikachu, Thunderbolts, Team Rocket go blasting off again.
So then it's sunset, and they're going to try saying goodbye again. So
Yeah, they
everyone
waited
say
till sunset.
goodbye.
They just
Yeah.
stood around. And one of them goes, well, that was interesting.
And Harrison and Gary go off together, it kind of looks like, but Ash and Gary are going on different roads now, both literally and symbolically, even though
They'll always be
they're actually
competitors.
both going back to Pallet for a bit, but
Yeah.
but they're going on different roads.
I think Gary said he was going to circle Mount Silver quickly and then head back.
Do a lap.
Yeah. So they're looking forward to hearing his research. Putting a lot of pressure on him immediately after he's just like, I think I'm going to be a Pokemon researcher. They're like, well, we can't wait.
I might do a research, like whatever.
Well, we'll be here when you write your first paper. Get on it, Gary.
What's your publishing plan?
Come on. Chop, chop. So the conference is done. They head down different roads, but both will seek new challenges and share new experiences. And that's the episode.
Okay, so literary hour. I'm gonna go to, this is a bit of like, I guess more of like a historical trope. But there's this phrase called a Pyrrhic victory. Okay.
Yes, I know about
Now-
that.
Okay. What do you know about Pyrrhic victories?
It's a victory that doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel good.
Right.
Comes at a
Yes,
cost.
Exactly.
You know
Comes
where I
at a
learned that?
great cost. Where?
Game Grumps.
Oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Was it like they tried to complete a game and it wasn't worth it, or what?
I don't remember the exact context, but Danny brought it up at one point, a Pyrrhic victory, and he taught Aaron what it was.
That's cool.
So,
I love when you learn things in unexpected situations.
Yeah.
Like, for some reason, I still remember when I was a little kid playing Mega Man Battle Network, is where I learned what the word adjacent meant.
yeah.
Because there's a puzzle where they're like, you have to change adjacent batteries. And I was like, what does adjacent mean? And that's when I learned that word. And for some reason, I just always remembered that's where I learned that word from. I don't know.
Mhm.
It's weird. But yes, Pyrrhic victory. Exactly. You defined it. So that is what happens to Harrison here, right? He wins against Ash, but the great cost is that he does not have Blaziken for the next battle. So it was a pretty rough one for him and arguably causes his next loss. So the original phrase, they think, comes from King Pyrrhus of Epirus, whose army was irreplaceably casualties in defeating the Romans at the Battle of Heraclea in 2080 BC and the Battle of Asculum in 279 BC during the Pyrrhic War. And then a later battle, Plutarch relates in a report by Dionysus. I thought that was a god. Well, no, this is a Greek historian. That so many men were killed basically in this battle. That was it worth it? And there's
Mhm.
a whole bunch of historical battles that people will look at as Pyrrhic, and these go way back. So these are battles I've never even heard of, like Battle of Asculum from 279 BC, the Battle of Avaraire from 451 AC. Now we've got the Siege of Ostend from 1601 to 1604, part of the 80 Years' War, 3 years for the Spanish attempt to capture this port from the Dutch and English defenders. Wow. See if there's one that we would have heard of.
Isn't every war a Pyrrhic victory for someone?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, Kellan. You got to it.
Yeah.
That's the real truth, man.
I'm all about truth. I am truth, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, you could also call attrition warfare as a whole a part of this, which is that's this tactic they talk about in Stalingrad and stuff, and during World War II, where two forces just barreling resources at each other, and by resources I mean people, and basically both sides are losing, and it's who's gonna run out of people first.
Mhm.
Horrible way to look at it, but it's that mathematical kind of victory. And
Yeah.
then what do you have after you lost all your people? Brutal.
Brutal.
Brutal stuff. Brutal for Blaziken. Pour one out for Brutal Blaziken.
Yeah. Pour one out. All right, let's rate.
Yes. Okay, 4 part 2 time. Let's do it.
First category will be not how the game works.
Ooh, okay.
We get some battle. We get very little battle, and it's only the first half of the episode.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Charizard and Blaziken, so we don't get any of those ground attack kind of moments
No.
from previous. So I don't have anything marked as blatantly wrong. No, yeah, I don't there.
Blaziken releases a flamethrower to impact or to soften the landing of impact, so I'll give it for a little bit of that.
Okay. What about the ghosts? We were commenting how that's gotten kind of
Ghost,
weird.
I'll give it that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a lot here. If it was the previous episode, it would have been much better.
You can't fight a building in the game.
That's true. That's true.
Pikachu cannot Thunderbolt a building, okay?
Well, you can if it's a Gigantamax Duraludon.
Wouldn't that robot...
That's a skyscraper.
because that's basically a building. Wouldn't that robot have, a lightning rod, too?
You would think so.
It's a building. It would be grounded.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's kind of weak.
Yeah, I mean, there's just really not enough. I think the ghosts and the flamethrower at the ground are kind of the main point, so I'll go, I'll go 4. Flat 4.
4, I'm thinking even a little lower. I'm going to go 3.2. There's 3.6 for that. Final category of the day. Our pay it forward titular tease. How does this title tease us?
The title teases something. Johto photo finish. I mean, it teases that this was going to be the end of Johto.
Yeah.
Right? Of the Johto tournament.
Sure, yeah.
It slightly implies maybe a victory, like a narrow victory, and it's not.
Which it was.
Well, kind of, but it was a close loss. It was a loss.
Yeah.
And the actual photo finishes for John Dickson.
Yeah. Yeah, the title implies...
I think it's teasing. Yeah.
The title kind of implies that the whole episode is going to be the Ash Harrison fight, which is what you would think, but it is not. And maybe we're stretching, but that's what we do here. So
yeah,
but
it's a yoga
it's not
class.
Great though. So I'm going to go 4.5.
It ends it so quickly. I actually think it is a decent tease because this episode is not what I thought. I thought it would be a lot more. I thought they were going to stretch out that battle more too.
Mm-hmm.
And this just has a whole bunch of weird shit with Mischievous and a robot building, and it's okay.
Yeah.
That was bizarre. So I actually go 6. I'll go 6.
6. So that's 5.25 for that. Overall, Johto photo finish gets a 4.425.
You know what? That's fine.
It's all right.
Kind of a weird episode.
Yeah. But it was fun for a bit.
Yeah, plus we get to say the name John Dickson 300 times.
Yeah, John Dickson.
Who's your favorite Pokemon character? I'm going to start saying John Dickson. People are did you like Ash? Did you like Miss? You like Brock? I'm John Dickson.
No, John Dickson all the way.
Yeah.
All the fucking way.
Yeah, John Dickson from Silver Cherry or whatever that was.
Cento Cherrytown.
Cento Cherrytown, John Dickson.
But that is it for this week. We have one more week. Do you want to know what those last episodes are?
Yeah, tell me them. It's surprising that this isn't the end of Johto. There's actually
Right.
2 more.
2 more episodes. Episode 275, Gotta Catch You Later, or in Japanese, Goodbye, ... and then Setting Off, exclamation. And then finally, the final episode of the original series, 2676, Hoenn Alone, or in Japanese, Parting with Pikachu, ... exclamation mark.
So I know that things, and okay, that name is a bait, Parting with Pikachu.
Yeah.
Using the word with there, kind of funny, but okay. So I know that this is considered the end of the original series, but I also know that there's like more. That and it just continues, the cartoon continues Ash. So,
Yep.
so why do they consider this the original stop? Do you
I'm
know
not
that
entirely
answer?
sure. They do move into, like, or up till now, it's just been known as Pokemon the series, I believe.
Right.
But starting in Johto, they start calling it Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire, the series, or Pokemon the series Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh, so there is like a bit of a branding shift.
Yeah.
Okay. And we'll
And
see
also,
some character
we'll see some
shifts,
changes.
but yeah.
And then also, like, this is known as the Advanced Generation. So they made it a new thing. I don't know
to
if
try to push the Game Boy Advance.
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that is next week. Join us for the end of Johto and the
end
original
of all
series.
things. All right.
Oh, man.
Thank you for listening. That's been TCAD. If you're on YouTube, that's Hydroleech the channel. Leave your comments down below. Love engaging. If you want the audio-only version, Spotify, etc., wherever fine podcasts are downloaded, you can find us at 2Kill A Delibird. If you want to reach out to us, Gmail it at 2killadelibird@gmail.com. We're also on Blue Sky, 2Kill A Delibird. There's a Google form link below, but that won't be that useful right now. But in the future, we'll be reviving it for future episodes when Ruby and Sapphire get going. And for us at the time of recording, that does seem like way off. We are taking a bit of a hiatus, but we'll update people regularly about that, how that will impact the actual schedules going forward. It may or may not. Anyways, intro and outro music is 80 Synthwave by Alexi Action. TikTok, Kellan runs a TikTok, Hydra Leeches, and then Twitches at twitch.tv/HydraLeech. And then finally, we have a Patreon. It's just a tip jar if you want to support the channel, or if you don't, you can use it or you cannot.
Yep.
Yeah. What'd you learn this week, Kellan?
I learned that John Dickson is our new favorite character, new mascot of the podcast.
Oh, yeah. John Dickson rules. He's so generic and weird. He's got cargo shorts and hair.
He's great. I love him.
And I learned that Blaziken blazes so hard that even when he blazes down, he blazes up, if you know what I mean.
I totally know what you mean.
Blaze it 420 akin. That more like it, right?
It's like, it's not the first time you've made a Blaze It joke for Blaziken.
Blaze it, kin.
Blaze it.
Blaze it, man.
Can blaze it. How many blazes could a Blaziken blaze if a Blaziken could blaze blazes? You know?
Oh, shit. That's a good tongue twister.
It's really not.
I think we should end on Blaziken somehow.
Should we?
If Blaziken blazes in an empty forest where there are no blazes, did he really blaze?
Did he really
get
get high?
Blaziken blazes behind value buds that no one goes to, did he really blaze? Do you have value
really
buds
blazer.
in your province?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, it's a dispensary, but when they first popped up, they were like really nice. At least like these like postmodern looking ones, you know, they were all like white and they looked like Apple stores. And now everywhere I see this brand called Value Buds, and they have like yellow signage, and they look so dumb. They just stick out.
Nice.
Value Buds.
I value all of my buds.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if they called it cheap weed. Get your cheap weed.
That'd be the Ron Swanson version. If he sold cheap weed, it would just be called cheap weed.
Yeah,
Stuff and things. Weed. Very good construction.
Exactly.
It's very good. All right. How do we end?
I know, we're right at the end of Johto, and it's ending, but we still don't know how to end a podcast. All we do is scream into the abyss and wait for it to scream back, and we hear nothing. Nothing, Kellan.
Nothing. I don't know what to do, man. It's been so long. We've never figured this one out.
Can someone who listens this long tell us how to end the episode? Please
That'd be
give
a great
us
idea.
Step-by-step WikiHow instructions in the comments, please. We're begging you, please, please, Kal-El, you're their only hope.